and kept going. I said, that's what God, give me the right words to say about the illness that I deal with. Because she's speaking in faith, right? I told you, when she got to him, she didn't tell Gehazi her issue. When she got to Elisha, because I believe she could see, discernment was on her. She said, I perceive that he's a man of God. So when she got to Elisha, she said, I told you not to lie to me. You said that you could give me a son, and now my son lays in the bed, on the bed dead. I told you not to do this. He sent Gehazi with his staff and said, go lay on the son and in a star shape and pray with him. He gave him this instructions. Lay on top of him. The body heat should come back, whatever. Didn't work. Because we know Gehazi's a liar. She didn't bother to speak to him. It's odd how even when we're anointed, the ones that are closest to us fool us. Because the Shunammite woman obviously could see who Gehazi was. Really. Because she didn't respond to him. The same man that lied to Naaman and stole clothes from him. Because the Shunammite woman could obviously perceive and see who Gehazi was. And she didn't even stop to talk to him. She went straight for the man of God. I'm saying I went straight for her because I don't care what the doctor says. That doctor says, you're not going to pass me off to somebody like you distribution. You're just a referral. I'm referring you to somebody. You referred me to them, and I went to them, and I did not hear what I wanted to hear. Now I'm back to you with the same problem, and I'm mad now because you sent me out. You wasted my time. If things don't get fixed, in other words, I know who to come back to. You are the base. You are the base of this situation. I need you to fix this. And if you don't fix it in a timely fashion, we got a problem. She said, I told you not to lie to me. We got a problem. Right? Right, not right. Unless I did this. Abraham went up the mountain. These are life and death situations. Jesus was riding to the cross. Who did he take? The donkey, the ASS. Shunammite woman was riding to meet Elisha. She didn't take a horse. You know she had horses. She was rich. Husband was rich. She didn't take a horse. She took what they call it. She took a ASS. At the end of the day, we don't always need things that's going to ride along nicely. Sometimes we need things that are going to, that's going to persevere and come under and be able to be stable under it. Jesus knew. That's why he took a donkey to the Calvary. He took a donkey, rode a donkey into Jerusalem. She rode a donkey to go see Elisha. I'm about business. I'm not going to take a steed. I'm not going to take a noble horse, a noble steed. I'm going to take a donkey. Abraham was going up the mountain. This story's quick. I'm going to make this quicker. Still a dire situation. Somebody had died. Somebody's son was about to die. Somebody's son was about to be on laid down. Jesus, the Son of God. Woo. Abraham's taking the son up the mountain to burn him. Shunammite woman was going to Elisha to talk to him about her dead son, the Son of God, going in to die. Somebody's son was about to die. You see that the donkey is used to carry that in. The donkey. He says, you stay here. I and the lad will be back. We will return we're going up to worship and we will return to talk. He went up in faith knowing that he spoke faith. He went up in faith saying, I and the lad will return. She went in faith saying, he said, is everything okay with the son? She said, all is well. And all did not appear well. She saw faith with my son, faith with my son. And Jesus was a picture of the same faith with his son. And then Kish uses his son to go rescue donkey. Not knowing this is how Kish thought about his son. He did not realize, even though his son was a head taller than anybody, he did not realize. Those were not, I said, I don't remember why I kept thinking about it, but those were not Saul's donkeys. Saul worked so hard when he would go chase the ASS. He was chasing ASS. Sometimes we put so much effort, men, into chasing ASS that we forget the queen of women that God has put before us. The ASS that you are chasing resides inside of your house. Sometimes we have to get creative with things. Sometimes we have to realize that there's art in the house. There's love in the house. There's music in the house. Are you walking in your gifting? When you are walking in your gifting, you're not sitting around looking, waiting for something to happen, waiting for a conquest. If you don't have a conquest in front of you, make a conquest. Who was Kirk Cameron was talking about Johnny Erickson Tada, I think her name is. I've never heard her preach. I've never seen her, but you hear about her. You hear about her and your heart jumps. And the funny thing is, you hear about her based on not her handicap, but her resounding response to the opposition that her handicap creates for her. You don't hear about her based on what happened to her. You would not hear about the Shunammite woman if it had not been for her son dying. You hear about Abraham, but you would not really hear that much about him if not for Isaac. You wouldn't hear anything. Because the line would have died, the promise would have died with Abraham. We hear about God, but our connection to God is through his son. We hear about him, right? What does heaven say about you? What does heaven say? What does heaven get riled up about you? Are they excited about you? When you say that your name is brought up, does glory come up with it? What does heaven say about you? In it, there's a king. In you, he was chasing the ASS. He had his friend. He was chasing the ASS. They're going after it tonight. Ooh, Selah. They're chasing tail. Chasing ASS. It's a picture. It's a picture of who Saul was and who Saul would be. Because Saul made an ASS out of himself, chasing those ASSs. He was chasing them, and the funny thing is, something great happened to him while he was looking for them, and he did not even see it. Abraham rolled the ASS up the mountain. The Shunammite woman rolled the ASS to Elisha, and Jesus rolled the ASS into Jerusalem. Saul went to go chase the ASS to never parted. Saul never rode the ASS, right? It's almost like the kingly ride, the kingly train. Are you going to ride the ASS? Choo choo! No, that's the ASS. Are you getting on the ASS? Ride the friendly skies, but you must sit your tail on it. Louisa, whatever her name was in council, she carried those ASSs everywhere with her. And so when she dreamed, right? She didn't dream about picking up the churches and picking up different things like that. She dreamed, and those ASSs were singing in her dream and dancing with her. And none of the ASSs belonged to her. But somebody had made it her responsibility to find them, because every time you see her, she's carrying ASSs. And she keeps saying they keep getting out. They don't keep getting out. That person lets them out. I keep losing my shoe. You don't keep losing nothing. You're not careful. Nor are you cognizant of the gifts that God gave you. You didn't lose nothing. I say it immediately in my house all the time. If I can't find something, which rarely happens, right? Because I have a lot of stuff, but I have little places for everything. If I can't find something, maybe turn up. Once I sit my tail down, slow down, get in position, right? Don't act and run around the house like an ASS. Sit your tail down on the ASS, right? On your ASS. And relax. Clear your mind, anxiety free, and do anything but think about what you're looking for. Guarantee you'll find it. Give it something to do. If it's in the house, if you're able to find it, it's in the house. You used to never ask her. Her song drip, 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 and tip, 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 and the pressure, right? In her song, beautiful in her song. It's based on, you see these donkeys everywhere. It shows you what you're thinking about all the time. In your song, in your head, when you sing your theme song, you remember Cusco, y'all? I watch a lot of person. You remember Cusco? He's doing his dance, his little dance, the Emperor's New Groove. He finds a groove, and ain't nobody in his song. And when an old man, he spoke to an old man who's just walking inside the palace. And he said, you interrupted my groove, and this is not a good thing. Don't do this. He said, you interrupted my groove. And turned his back on him, and they threw the man out the window. Why? Because he interrupted his groove. Don't let the enemy interrupt your groove. This is my state of peace. Anytime I can't find anything, I say, okay. I bring myself immediately. I'm learning how to do it more and more now. I bring myself immediately to a place of peace. And I find it. God always knows where it's at. He knows exactly where it's at. If we got to get the peace, if I'm meant to find it, because I'll find it. And I always say to myself, if I'm meant to find it.